Why am I like totally out of the picture?
This is gonna be really hard.
We're live. It's really easy. Welcome to TuesTAY Talk with TuesTAY's Talky Tay time.
How'd you
This is my new talk show.
Into it though?
You're my co-host for the day. My co-host for the day is none other but the Anna, the infamous Anna. She's back.
I'm back.
Be excited.
I'm here. I'm
Be
usually on the live
excited.
videos.
Today's a big day.
I'm here. I'm
Hi,
just
Belinda. What?
reporting from somewhere else usually.
Right. So today we've got lots to talk about. I'm obviously in a good mood. So the thing about Tuesdays are I commit to going live every Tuesday, no matter if I'm in a bad mood or not. To make sure.
Good luck with that one.
No. So just to make sure that, like, you know, I'm being authentic on YouTube. Because did you watch my first live Tuesday?
Yes.
Where I was talking about Bunny and how, like, I feel like, what's up?
Hi.
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 Yeah, you're gonna want to, or else
Dustin's
it's
like,
gonna
I
be
wanna
weird.
hi.
Some random.
What's up, everybody?
So, watching in San Francisco.
In the city.
Yeah, so I just taught Anna that San Francisco is called the city, and do not go there and call it San Fran, or everyone will know she's a tourist. So,
What?
do you agree with that? Do
I
you
didn't-
agree?
Like so what if you're in LA and you're like, I'm going to the city?
Yeah, we're close enough where you should go to San Francisco enough to where you're like the city.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
It's like central to
I just, like-
SoCal and NorCal, but San Francisco technically considers themselves NorCal because they don't want to be associated with like SoCal. SoCal's
They
like,
need to just be their own things. Like,
well, they do. They want to
so
be because
different.
SoCal is very, no offense to anybody in SoCal, but it's just SoCal
because
is
there is
very
people
bougie.
who aren't like that, but at the same time, like, it's very common. out
Right.
there.
Well, because NorCal people are just a lot more, we don't have as much money. We aren't hustling, even though we do hustle. Like, we're
Well,
not
some
hustling
people
as
like live up
fast.
here, work in
So,
the Bay Area.
Don't
like,
call it Frisco.
I
Someone
was-
said. Yeah.
Raleigh.
We just call it San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah, so we call it San Francisco or the city or the Bay, out the Bay, East Bay, West Bay.
Then why does there have to be so many lingos? Like, why is California like that?
It's just okay. So it's
Like,
think
why is it
like,
like,
okay.
we'll
So
cut you
think
if
like
you say
if
that.
you go to a school called like my school is called Del Campo. So like we call it DC, but like randomly a person would come in and be like,
Do you go to Del Campo?
no, it'd be like someone coming in and be like, do you go to Delhi? Like, like if everywhere else around the world called it Delhi, except we called it Del Campo or DC, and like they come in and they're like, oh, I'm in Delhi today.
But what if that's actually what it's called? Like, San Francisco's name is actually San Francisco.
But it's not San. Yeah, that's what she said. Call it San Francisco. They also call it the city, but they don't call it San Fran.
San Fran.
No, San Fran.
Why?
So we'll
I
be
like
posting things
that.
on Patreon to use the vinyls with. Yes. So we'll talk about that today. We're going to talk about the projects that I've already made. You guys might have seen them in this. Is it backwards to you guys? Is it backwards? It is, huh? It's like mirrored. I joined the Crazy Creators, and it's so exciting and helping with my inspo. So the mystery box went live this morning. It is almost sold out. Like, as we speak, there's still a couple left, but it's on its way to being sold out today, probably. So we kind of knew that was going to happen, but we also are getting like everything down to a science, like shipping and all that stuff. Colorado. Don't freak out. There's still a few if you're going to order it. But how long have you been on YouTube? About 4 years. I've been like focusing on YouTube
That's crazy
solely.
to think about that.
I
She's
know.
been doing YouTube since I was in like the 3rd grade.
Yeah, I was always like dabbling on YouTube, trying to do things, trying to figure out what I loved to do. And then 4 years ago, there was the day when I was just like, I want to do DIY tutorials. That's what I want to do. So I rebranded my whole channel about 4 years ago as Auntie Tay. Thanks, Amber. Amanda says, I'm so happy to see you girls. I didn't catch the special announcement. I kept trying to watch for it. I don't know how I haven't seen it. The announcement was this morning. It's the mystery box, the Auntie Tay exclusive mystery box that we have packed and done all that. Did you share in the Facebook group the yeah, so she made like a
It's in the Cricut patrons.
Cricut patrons, Tay's Cricut patrons on Facebook. She shared the us packing and shipping and all that.
It's a time
boxing.
lapse of us doing like all of it.
Yeah.
So it's really
So
cool.
we're going to order the mystery box. I'm new here. So antitay.com, and then you click on the shop button and it'll be under there. And then I'm working on making a form for if it sells out for you guys to fill out if you're interested in it. I don't know what my shirt is doing. It just keeps like bunching everywhere.
I see myself. I just want to read the
I
comments.
kind of feel like Dino. Do you even know who Dino is?
No.
These
who's that?
colors, Dino.
Don't make me feel.
Don't make me
Wait,
feel.
is that? Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it the dinosaur from the Flintstones?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's the first time I really felt old was when I dressed Landis up as Pebbles
Mhm.
for Halloween when she was 1, and it was so cute. I put a dog bone in her hair. Like I got like the one that actually looks like a bone, put it in her hair. But all the like younger kids were just like, who is she supposed to be? The price is in USD, yes. So we're going to talk about the mystery box and how I chose colors and how I did all that fun stuff and what all that fun stuff is, and just do extra questions and all that stuff. All that stuff. What? Are you reading top chats? You can see them over there.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me know if there's any good questions.
I put myself off the screen because I don't like seeing like. Well, I guess it's
That's
not
a good idea
that's
though,
actually-
because I get distracted with like watching us.
Well, and okay, the other thing is it when we're live, like sometimes
go.
because if I
I
pull
like
it up
that.
on YouTube, it lags like 7 seconds or whatever. But for some reason, for you, it hasn't been lagging, which is good.
Yeah.
They fixed that, I guess. But
Yeah.
with the other ones, it would be like a 7-second lag, so you would be like reading
So,
comments.
Promo code
But-
for mystery box is only available to patrons. So if you're a patron, you would have gotten that on Patreon only. So that the promo code is just for the patrons. Other than that, it's full price to the YouTube people because our patrons get. We kind of wanted to do the mystery box for the patrons specifically, so we gave them free shipping, and then they also get 24-hour access
was
before anyone else.
posted on. If you scroll down, it's a post. It says
It's a graphic
The
and it
coupon
says
code.
what the shipping is. In Canada too, and it sums up to Canada 67 plus change, which I don't know is a lot. I think that's the same. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a lot of the color schemes that I am in love with out of this. So obviously I love gold and then black and white. So like those are the 3 staples that I wanted in this. So like this theme is great. See, I gotta see the camera though, so I can make sure like we actually can
yeah.
see it. You know.
Well, no, it's fine
Take
over
it.
there, but when I pull it up on my
Okay.
screen on YouTube, it lags. So,
Okay,
like,
so we can
it's
see.
distracting.
I
the
get
fact that this
confused.
is
I
in
start
is
looking at that. Okay, so there's this, which is like really popular, and I also have always loved this theme right here,
Those are like my favorite colors.
which black and white goes with everything. If you
like
didn't know,
this as one,
Right,
Like
this
a
is
color.
one,
Like
but
when people are
wait
like, "What's
till,
your
like-
favorite color?" I'm like these 3.
right? But wait till I put the schemes together. You'll see where my brain was. So then these 3 together were like,
I love
right?
that they all go with
Right? Oh yeah, the gold and the black and the white just pull everything together. So I love this color scheme right here. And then I also love this color scheme. I think is fun for just like
summertime.
something. Yeah. It's a monochromatic, I believe, color scheme. And then there was a lot of color schemes. So like
Yellow.
the yellow and this is very lemonade-y, but watch when you add gold.
So pretty.
So cute. Like the gold just brings out the color scheme so good. And then I really love all these colors together, but like these are kind of crazy. But then when you throw in like something like this, it kind of seems maybe something like this. It's very summery, like water, sunshine, sand. So I did those on pillows. Like what's the one right here? Water, sunshine, sand. I literally did that. So, and then I added the pink in there and it was just like, bam, so cute. I love it. You think it's a little much?
What does it say? I was trying to
Outshine
read it
the
backwards.
sun. Oh yeah, it's backwards, but it's outshine.
I was like,
It's in this tower. It's Japanese. Outshine the sun. And then we got Lake Bum, which is red, white, and blue. So you also have that color scheme going on. Look at this color scheme. So you got the red, white, and blues, that nautical summer color. And then I also gave that a little pop of gold. Like, so cute. That's not using this, but obviously there's blue on the pattern. So you've got that color scheme in here. Oh, so they said it's not backwards. So we must be seeing something weird. We must be seeing something weird. And then black and yellow. I love black and yellow. It's like very bumblebee-like. So this color scheme right here is very fun for summertime. Again, with that black and white. Look at the black and yellow, or the white and then white and yellow. Okay, now let's look at white and yellow and then throw that, any of these colors in, really. So there's that theme. Red is very fun and summery. Then you can go with the hibiscus. Like, that's a great color theme. Yeah. You can throw this in, and it's very, very good color scheme. I love white and yellow, too. I'm obsessed with it. That is almost what we used. I used a lot of the colors on this one. The hardest color I have to match things with is this one, which this was the
fun.
Yeah, and this was the #1 pick from the people in the Facebook group. They all wanted glitter pink, so I had to include it. But even with this, you can add, I just love all things. I dropped one of our colors, so that's out. So like this color scheme is really pretty.
Bye, Felicia.
So obviously I love color schemes in batches of 3. So that's kind of where I went with that. I wanted the colors to be so versatile, but at the same time, like, they all go together and you could do tons of fun things with them. So are the pillows painted or are they fabric patterns? No, they're fabric patterns. They're all from, these 3 are from Michael's. And then I got a couple more from Ross, and then we're doing a couple other DIYs for Landis's room. So the summer SVGs got released to them too, right? A couple days ago. So with the mystery box, everybody who's a patron also got the 15 SVGs from Hometown Collective. So we're backwards on your screen because you're seeing it as a viewer. That's crazy.
So it's not backwards.
It's not backwards. Okay. It's backwards for us.
But it's 7 seconds
Our
lag,
whole
and I
life is a
can't
lie.
stand that.
It's like the black and gold dress and the blue and black and the Yanni versus Laurel. Did you see Yanni versus Laurel?
Yes.
What did you hear?
I only hear Yanni.
I started hearing Yanni. I started hearing Yanni. And then now I can only hear Laurel.
It's so weird because I literally, like, I don't know. I heard it once, but I think it was because it was slowed down. And then it was a different tape. Definitely.
Yeah, if it's at a different frequency or you're playing it through, like, your phone or versus your computer.
It just, like, tripped me out because does everyone have different, like, hearing frequencies or something?
Yes. You're deaf, and, like, certain people don't hear certain frequencies or tones. That's why men, like, have a harder time hearing women when we're nagging and super high pitched.
Right.
Because they're not, they don't hear us, but just like
they hear us.
Their brain processes lower tones better. That's why it's more fun for them to talk to men.
Well,
so if you ever want your husband to hear you, come down here and talk like this and be like, honey, I know.
Hey, baby cakes.
Yeah, so they don't hear us, Sherry says. I hear both. Yeah, so I heard Yanni. It sounds like that, right?
Yes.
Yanni.
Every time.
Right.
I've never, like, I heard Laurel once, but it was a different clip.
So,
it was not that original
right.
video. And, like, every time I hear it, I'm like, and people are, Laurel. I'm like, where are you getting this?
It sounds like it starts a little bit at the A.
What?
It's like a Laurel. Like, it's weird.
I literally hear
but
Annie every time.
But I only hear Laurel now. And then you see the shoe.
What?
The shoe, the colored, the one color versus the other color shoe. Were you not in town when we discovered the shoe? It's actually, I believe it's Ken's friend. Ken from Ken's Creations friend actually posted the picture of the shoe, and it's viral. So,
what's it
the
called?
shoe.
The shoe.
Let's see what people think. We've never done this we've never polled them. So the shoe is either one color or the other color.
The shoe is the new dress.
Yeah, so click that. Oh, I could find it on my phone so I can show them.
It was in the last fall?
No,
This?
it was, Yeah. Oh, why is that showing 2 colors? Don't click that. Don't click that.
I'm not looking.
Okay, don't look at it. Because that's one of those pictures that like overexposes and underexposes it so you can see both. I see both colors. Yeah. Hey, Ken, you're here. So, Ken, was that really your friend that posted it? Because I think it's your friend, right? That posted the picture of the shoe. So don't look at those photos because that photo. What color do you see?
Blue and gray.
Okay.
So
So
what do you see?
blue and gray.
Oh, okay.
So I see blue and gray. But look at there's
Do
that
some
photo.
people see
I've seen
pink?
it. They see it like this. See how it shows
Yeah,
both?
yeah.
See how it shows pink and white? So that's one of those ones where they underexposed it and overexposed
That's like
it.
when you sit here and like think about, when you like think really deeply, you're like, are colors the same colors
Right.
for everyone?
Like,
for me?
does everybody taste the same? Obviously
Yeah.
not, because you like something and I don't, and
Right.
I like something and you don't. So obviously our taste buds taste differently.
Well, right, but
And-
like when you see colors, because I know some people are colorblind, so that might be that. But the fact that like certain colors, like you might see pink differently than I see
right.
pink.
But that's all about lighting and tricking the eye.
Right.
So Ken said yes, it was Ken's friend that posted this picture, and it is viral now. So, and then right after that, Yanni versus Laurel came out, and then my whole life has been a lie ever since. Because I'm just like, I can't trust anything that my brain wants to tell me. I just can't, and I
Yeah,
can't
that's weird.
control it. Like that's the hardest part about hearing both or seeing both. I saw the shoe pink and white one time. It popped up and it was pink and white, and I was like, so with the dress, I can go back and forth. I can see both. The shoe, I cannot see pink and white again. I saw it one time, and I feel
You
like,
did?
yeah.
The dress I saw once, but it was always blue and
Blue and black for you. It's always white and gold when I first see it, and then when I see it again,
I saw
sometimes
it
it's
once.
black
Like
and-
I stared at it for so long. I saw gold and white, and then I was like, never again.
It depends on like the size. I saw it on because I saved the picture to my phone to like show everybody, and then I was like going through my photos, and I was like, that's weird. There's a picture of a pink and white shoe, and I was like, no, it's the same picture. And I was like, my brain's seeing it pink and white, and now
Maybe
I can't
it's
change
how-
it back.
yeah.
But now I can't see pink and white. Whereas with the dress, I can tell myself, see it in black and blue, and I can see it in both ways.
That's
So
weird.
that's where I felt betrayed by my brain. I don't know what to do about it. Does the patron special code still work? Yes, it does. So if you're a patron, feel free to use your code for free shipping. The mystery box is an anti-tay box, not Cricut. Yep. Haven't seen the shoe yet. So I shared it on anti-tay. Ken shared it on Ken Creation. Ken says he sees both colors. So
That's crazy.
yes, you have to subscribe to be a patron to get the free shipping. Nicole's post. Yeah, so it's his friend, Nicole. That is crazy. That's crazy right there. So it just makes me wonder now, like everything I see is at a different color. I think it's less in real life because lighting changes. It's almost like a black light. Like when a black light exposes something white, then you see like the neon colors. But then when that light goes away, you don't see those neon brights anymore. So it's really not a lie. And I don't know. I bet everyone's voices sound different too. That's why some of us like certain singers and some of us are like,
or like
ugh.
when you hear yourself recorded, you're like, do I sound like that? And people are like, no. Or
And
they're
that's
like,
because you're hearing and I'm totally making this up right now.
science. Continue your explanation. That we're gonna Google after this and prove you wrong.
This is my hypothesis. So you're hearing the frequency go this way, and you're not hearing it until it bounces off of something and coming back to you. That's my theory. That's not my theory, my hypothesis, because the theory has to be proven. So
Why do we hear or
So the mystery box is explained in my last video that went live this morning. See how we're doing on sales. See if you guys are still good to get it. I think you guys are good for a while to get it. We're at we have a couple more boxes.
That's
so
cool.
Is there not a May Cricut Maker mystery box? No, there was no, unless it's coming today, which I would have known if it was coming today.
I was
but
like, oh my gosh.
that would be fun though. If we had 2 mystery boxes launched today, that would be fun. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. So happy I got my first box. I don't know.
Second way is
Nobody's
through
dull in sparkles.
vibration.
So yeah, I
think you were right.
you guys see my pants? I'm pretty good with hypotheses sometimes.
It's because when you speak, you hear your own voice in 2 different ways. The first is through vibrating sound waves hitting your eardrum, the way other people hear your voice. The second way is through vibrations inside your skull, set off by your vocal cords. So it's because it's not your own. Like, you also don't hear the vibrating of what's going on in your head. That makes sense. And then we hear it back
Because
to
you
you.
do. You
It's
hear-
like someone else's voice.
because you do though. Because you hear
Right.
you hear both at the same time.
Right.
But
and
I
then one
think-
is by itself, and so it sounds differently. But I don't know.
Well, and I think it's almost like a blend. It's almost like it sounds better to us because it's kind of like a harmonizing 2 sounds together, where that always sounds a little buffered and prettier.
Mm-hmm.
Because then when you hear yourself on like whatever, I'm
Here we
used to
go.
it because I hear my videos so much.
Yeah.
Like I can pick out where my actual voice is when it's coming out. I'm like, oh, this sounds so annoying all the time. So
Oh, there.
yeah, because everyone's like, is that what I really?
Right.
Yeah. But don't you want to know what everyone sounds like to themselves? I feel that
Someone
way.
told me I don't sound like that. Like, I don't know.
Maybe you were hearing yourself on like a bad recording. Because like if there's bad sound, then obviously you're like, no, it sounds a little
I don't
funky
know,
because
you'd
of
be
the sound.
surprised. But I guess I cannot, like, I kind of am. From, like, watching these, I'm
Yeah.
used to my own voice more than...
Yes, we're using all sizer HTV for the mystery box.
It's all iron.
All sizer. And we made this in a live video last Thursday. So Thursdays, if I go live, will be a crafting day. Tuesdays are just hangouts, chilling and talking, which we normally do from home. But today we're at the office because we're packing and shipping for you guys. What's going on here?
What is this? Yeah, go join the Facebook group if you want to see some behind the scenes pictures.
Yeah, and just to let you guys know, we packed all the boxes yesterday with very limited AC in this office. We are.
This is the same thing as last summer.
I know. So guys, the AC in our building obviously is not the best, and they come in and they
This is the
refill
best
it.
it's worked though the whole time.
No,
we've been
right
here,
after
I
they
feel like.
refilled it last summer, it worked great too. And it was like 110 out when they finally came out and fixed it last year. So we're hitting it before the heat wave
Do
season.
you think you still have to like get here super early and kick the AC?
Well, that's why we're trying to get it replaced so that you can program it so that it'll turn on before we get here.
Oh.
Yeah, because right now we literally are like, get to the office early before the sun
Yes.
comes out so that we can. That's a NorCal thing. You know, how we were talking about that SoCal NorCal thing. That's one thing that we don't have. We have horrible hot weather in the summer.
Yep.
How'd I do the background? That is a background I got on
Amazon.
It's not actual paper. It's flat.
Even I
Shh, don't tell anyone. You only know that because you're here on Tuesday, and we're real on Tuesday.
That's far away.
It is far
It's
away.
soft.
It's awesome. It's like velvet.
What?
Yeah, this one was $30. There's some on Amazon that
Never
are like.
touched this before.
I think I have this in my Amazon store.
Well, this one's not soft.
No, that's like paper. So the wood one that we have is like paper, and it was like $8 versus, which still has like creases. Which this is like a blanket.
Yeah.
This is cute. And it's huge, so it was 30. But I have it in my
I think I'm
Amazon
gonna get
store.
one of the sequin blankets, like what your mom gave me, and put
Use that as
on the wall.
background. I want to put that on that wall or get rid of. Yeah. So well, and then that's what we're kind of trying to figure out. So if we're gonna be doing these mystery boxes and we want to do them all the time for you guys, we're thinking about getting a different office because for one, this office AC is whack, and we're about to be in the triple digits, like you just said, and I'm not excited about it. But I would love to have a cold office, you know?
To be able to be at all the time.
Yeah, especially, you know, I don't want to slave drive people in the heat if we're all packing boxes.
Yesterday was pretty.
Yeah.
Cutting it close.
We had to go get the AC that was like portable AC. It was like blowing right on us. Toronto has been 90 Fahrenheit a couple of days a week. Yeah, we were at 95 yesterday, which we're not acclimated to yet. Mofo keeps wanting something. Oh, he made us lunch.
Hello.
I made some Brussels sprout dishes. This is Grandpa John. I made some Brussels sprout dishes.
Grandpa John. I love how you're telling them.
Beef sprout halves. Well, because if I'm Auntie Tay, then that'd be their Grandpa John.
Got it.
Garlic, onions, drizzled
He can cook.
Mush-
I don't know what he
mushroom
does.
soup
He just
diluted with almond milk, Parmesan cheese, and chicken.
he used almond milk.
Low carb right there.
He like
Winning.
throws things together, and it's so good.
Is that my lunch? Thanks.
Hello.
Low carb winning. Yeah, so so we're oh, I'm doing a live video. He started by what are you doing? Live video.
Live video.
Okay. How do we get the mystery boxes? So they're antitay.com and then you can click shop. They are almost sold out. I was like, I feel like we're going to do a QVC style because I wanted this to go up today because I promised you guys last week we would try our hardest and it came out. It worked. Sometimes that doesn't happen. And then I was like, but I have to do live Tuesday Hangout and you're back in town. So we have to have you on the show. She's going to be on the show. This is the show.
I can't wait until you have like
my actual show.
Like a show with like a table in between us and like I get coffee or like something.
That's why we have coffee. That's why I bring coffee every Tuesday.
And then we can play like games like Ellen and like you can give me a card.
And I was thinking like I need to have dings and bells so that I'm like, oh, you know what that means? It's throw a pillow at your neighbor time.
You're just like
I'll come up with that.
They're like horrible things.
Yeah. Because then I was thinking, because like live videos are so fun. I watch live videos. I love when people go live because it's like you feel like you're kind of hanging out and chilling and all that. So I want this to be our show, Tuesday show.
Well, it's funny because normally when I'm in North Carolina, I'm usually like getting ready or something or like doing my makeup and I'll just turn on yours. And that's when I join in.
That's when I realized
so
like
just like hanging out.
Yep. That's when I realized like, cause I will do that when I'm working out. Like if someone was live every Monday, like a certain time, I would like turn that on, work out and hang out with them, see what they're doing. So Tuesdays at 10 a.m. this time. We were a little late today, but that's okay.
We were
a little bit just because we were trying to figure out if we were going to do a craft or not, but we'll save that for Thursdays. So kind of feel more productive watching live videos than being lazy binge watching videos. Yeah. And this is something you can like turn on and like, put in the background. Yeah. And then you're like,
can be like, okay, bye.
Yeah. And it's nonsense. Like we're not really doing anything. We're just hanging out. It's a live talk show. That's what it is. And then if I want to have anybody come hang out with me, like Tuesdays are the day. Come be my guest.
Interview me.
My guest co-host. Interview? Okay, Anna, so what do you, I hear you have, I need to have cue cards.
You just went like a whole other level. It was just like improv.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. With actual live shows, they have like cue cards and stuff like that. So we're real
do you
here.
Think Ellen is like cue carded?
Yeah, they have prompted questions.
Well,
and she's always reading the teleprompter, even when she's funny.
When she's like, "All right, guys, we're gonna blah, 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 I'll be back with so take a break." But then I feel like she's really candid.
You are, but you also have people behind the camera like, "Stand for commercial, hurry up, shut up, stop talking."
Me.
Yeah. So like that's why they'll be like, "Hold on, can we do one more thing?" Like they'll be like, "Hold on, I really want to do this before the commercial." So because they have to have their commercial time in the middle of it. Do you ever use the wet method when applying vinyl? I've never used it, but I do want to use it. It's a method where I think you get the wall wet and then you put the vinyl on and then you peel it off, or you get I don't know. Obviously, I need to figure it out before I do it, before you guys. I love the idea. I'll come hang out. Might be a long trip. Yeah, so Tuesday mornings. That's our hangout day.
Tuesday
Do you ever use... Oh, I already read that. I just recently discovered it. She reads cue cards during break. LOL, I've been lucky enough to go to... Yeah, so they like read... And I just know this because this is also totally made up. But I know this because I pick up on this stuff when I watch it. I'm like, okay, she was definitely told, like, ask these things. And, you know, because she's very funny. Naturally, she delivers it funny. But it doesn't
when are we going to go to Ellen?
I know we need to go to do some talk shows, like be like on it.
Well,
like
okay,
I
was going for like when can we go see
like
Ellen?
See a taping of Ellen.
Yeah. Like I want to go be in the audience.
Well, we could do that, but then I don't know if I'd want to go to Ellen because she makes you do things like
dance.
No, like you just never know. I definitely wouldn't go on her game show. Like,
no.
So it's just one of those ones where it's like, if you go to Dr.
She's
Phil,
hilarious.
you know you're just gonna sit there all day. Where if you go to Ellen, you're like, she's gonna call me on stage? Is she gonna make me do something super embarrassing?
I'm living for that. I would be one of those girls, like the one girl who
Okay,
she
yeah.
pulled on the stage and like she already knew her whole story and she pulled her and she's just crying. Like she's just like, oh, I love you so much. Oh, that would be me. Like I would just be like, I'm going, but I'm just crying.
Ken says, "Is this like the cult that small girl was from?" What?
Can you read?
I can't. I don't know
Let
what
me
that
read it.
says. Read it. I just read
Is
what it
this
says.
like the cult that Smallville girl was from?
See, does it make it any clearer for you? I don't know. Maybe they're talking about do things. Are we talking about like, oh, she makes you do things on her show? Not like that. She makes you like the last one I saw, she called out like everybody like who has never actually seen an Ellen show, and then she called a guy out who had never seen an Ellen show. She like made him.
He was at the show.
Mm-hmm.
Was he a guy, like someone's husband?
No, it was two guys, and he actually worked at the Warner Brothers studios, so he was around there. So he probably was like, "Hey, bud, come hang out. We'll go to the Ellen show because they like are right next to where I work."
Yeah,
and they just never actually watched Ellen. So he like she made him take shots, and then they had to like do all this stuff, and that's where I found out about the dinging bells and stuff. Because obviously, I don't watch the show; I watch her YouTube clips. But
yeah, right.
Wait, what? Ellen is awesome. I love her. I'm so in dry, crafty spell. This box is going to get me back on track. I'm sure
We
needed this happiness. I know. I was so sad when there was going to be no mystery box. I was like, team, let's do this. We got to get a mystery box together.
Exactly.
They need it. My viewers are waiting.
And then she goes into her like
get it done mode.
She's got a.
She left, and I came back, and she's like, "What are all these boxes?" I'm like, "We're doing a mystery box. Let's do it."
It was kind of
You know what though? I
personality
realized,
disorder.
but it's an awesome app. I'm owning
Like
it.
that's your like boss where it's like, let's go, go, go.
That's what my friends say. That they're like, okay, well, we're not gonna share our ideas with Tania because we're actually gonna have to do it if I share it with her. So I'm like, well, I either like say an idea is great and we do it, or I'm like, no. And then I'm over it and I'm on to the next thing.
She won't say it unless we're actually gonna do it, which is kind of scary because once she says something, you're like
strap.
No.
Strap in.
Like with what was it? Halloween something. We made a boat. We made
a ship
for a float as like in the Halloween trunk or treat.
In like 3 days.
She was like, yeah, okay, we're gonna do Peter Pan. We're gonna do the ship and we're gonna build it. And then I just was like, no.
And then I was
because
like,
I was all
fog.
because
and
when she says this, that means that I'm in on it automatically.
Yeah, but how much more fun is your life? Because
no, it was fun.
You're literally building a ship instead of sitting at home doing nothing.
No, it was fun.
Yeah.
So it's scary because sometimes she'll be like, okay, we're gonna do this, and then you're like, no, she said it. I can't take it back. Take it back.
I will be clear if I'm just thinking about an idea. I'll be like, I am just processing this.
Yeah.
But usually when I share it, I feel obligated to have to do it then. So then I usually just do it. I can never commit to a project. I have too many ideas. Yeah. So I'm the same way. I have idea up the wazoo, but I've really learned like, I don't know. I've just learned that it's more fun to actually go through with something and do it. Like, I don't know. My favorite quote when I do these things is, "It seemed impossible until it was done." And I like to try to push myself with the next thing and be like, but can we do it even bigger or better or whatever? And so that's how I felt about Halloween with the tutu dresses. I was like, but can I do every character?
Mm-hmm.
I could. And so, yeah.
You did everything.
It's very exciting. I feel like it brightens up the room now. Yeah. The background, I don't know what we're talking about. I need you to tell me about your graphic design journey. I'm going to take a leap and go to school for it, and it's just so new to me, but you inspire me. Okay. Alicia, I'm ready for your answer. My graphic designer journey included like math and all that and stuff. If you want to be a freelance graphic designer, start with just the graphic design classes. Get your graphic design certificate so you have the skills so you can start freelancing right away. If you want your degree, it means nothing in the graphic design world. I'm not saying don't get your degree. I'm just saying
all in what you can do.
I'm just saying
that will show for itself.
Exactly. Your portfolio is what's going to matter. Your experience is what's going to matter. So start taking graphic, like as much jobs as you can for cheap and get your portfolio built and do a good job at those. And take all your Illustrator, all your Adobe classes first. Take anything you're actually going to need. Art classes do help if you need some help in like just figuring out how to draw a little bit better. But your Adobe classes are the most important. Take those. Do your skills first. If you know what you're going to do, like that whole like, let's just get general ed out of the way. If you know what you want to do, learn your skill first, because in the graphic design world, first of all, it's mostly freelance. Second of all, other graphic designers, we're artists. So if we're hiring other graphic designers to work for us, we want people who are going to be smart with their choice of what they do.
And a lot of the time they don't care about school.
They do not. They care about your portfolio, and they care about your skills, and they care about your deadlines. How good are you at getting something done by a deadline? So those are the 3 things that you're going to need to make sure you're good at. And you will get a job anywhere, and then you can get a job here, and then graphic design, just there's so many things you can do with it. So
how do you guys focus? Like you can make a drawing without getting distracted.
How do you focus? What did it say?
How do you guys stay so focused? And then how do y'all stay so focused? Like I can't even make a drawing. Well,
okay.
That's the other thing with like.
Do you stay focused?
Yes,
you do?
Sometimes. But so I am like a part of a whole family that everybody can paint, everybody can draw. They're like amazing artists, and I just like don't care for it as much. I do other things, but I don't know.
Bova's coming to bring us lunch right now.
Okay. Good. But I don't know. That's a part of like.
About to see some knowledge.
It depends on it depends on what like what we're doing. Because if I'm like crafting or making stuff, I can focus all day and sit and do that all day.
Yes,
and like
but
make a bunch of stuff.
So,
but drawing.
Well, like focusing on a drawing is different. Like I can't spend too much time on something that's going to take me a lot of time. So because I'm so always on to the next project, I have to know how long the project is going to take me. I have to know that I have room for it in my life at that moment. And then if I don't, I will put it on the back burner, or I'll like jot it down as something I want to do when I get to it. And then the most important part is the time you have ready for it, you do it in that time frame, and 100%. You only do it in that time frame. You do not work on it until So that's about time management. But like say, okay, and I've gotten very good at this after just learning that it actually pays off. Once I started doing this, I realized the benefits. So I go, okay, Tuesday, it's like yesterday, I was like, Monday is our box packing day. Leaving the office early.
Like if I don't finish it,
done.
I'll do it the next day.
No, it's like you're gonna slave drive until we're done. Like we got it done very fast and very early. So I knew we had the time to do it. So
only set time aside for it if you're gonna 100% do it for that time you've made for it.
And give yourself. Know yourself, but give yourself a little bit of buffer time. So you're like, okay, I want to do a project. It's going to take me 2 hours. Give yourself 2.5 hours of window time to do that. And then do it. And then if you don't finish it, find another time that you can put it aside and go back to that window and do it. But try your hardest to commit to that time frame. It's almost like, people ask me like how I'm so good at laundry, which I'm less good at now because I'm so busy. But it's like I literally have a window of time. I do it every week, and I don't do anything else but laundry at that time. So
you should see his lady's planner.
My planner?
Yes.
Yeah. And don't put it in your planner if you're not going to do it.
But that's a whole part of things like
she's my niece.
Planning. Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
Yeah.
You got to make time for things and then only do it in that time.
And do it.
And don't get in the mindset of like, if I don't finish it, I'll finish it tomorrow. I have a little bit of time tomorrow. It's like, no, you have this chunk today. And if you do it 100% and you know, like, you're capable of finishing it, then just do it.
And do it. And then be okay with it being 80% good. If you're focusing on making something perfect every single time, it's never going to get perfect because you can always make it better.
That's how they are with artists. Like Lucas was telling me that they tell them be 90% happy with it or 80% happy and stop. Because
you'll go insane trying to make something perfect because literally nothing is perfect. So make it good. Can you help? I just signed up as a patron. How do I access the SVGs? So there's videos on all of that, and she'll get all that stuff to you. So She's my
I
niece.
wanted to show this. Can you see it?
What is it? It's the Hometown Collective SVGs.
So all of these are graphics that are offered
They're a little blurry.
to the patrons.
To all the patrons, not just Cricut patrons.
Yes, everyone to use, and they all the colors match the colors in the box.
Mm-hmm.
So just saying.
And that is one thing. If you feel like you got to perfection, you're winning. Like
Right.
if you are just done and you're like, this is perfect. I love it. But also, like, I've thought things were perfect that now that I look back on, I've still gotten better. And I'm like, wow, I was happy with what I was doing then. Now I'm happy with what I'm doing now. But I know that in a year, hopefully, I'll look back at this stuff that I'm doing and be like, I'm just glad I'm getting better, doing things better every time I do them. And you get more efficient and you get more, I don't know. It's, yeah. Love the Mermom. Yeah, so I'm going to put those on towels. I was going to do Mermom on my towel and then the Mermaid Squad on the girls' towels in 2 different colors. Because I was going to use this color for Briley.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably this color.
Yeah.
So I told them, I don't know if you were here still live, but somebody cut this like rhinestones. Like they used a rhinestone pattern. So it's like little dots.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put it on and it almost looks like you have rhinestones on your shirt.
That's cool.
I know. It's cool. I'm not a huge rhinestone fan on clothing. I love it like on things but on clothing, I'm not a big fan of the gaps between the rhinestones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm weird. Okay. So Mofa's coming to bring us lunch, I guess.
What time are we at?
We're at 40 minutes. Is
40
the door
minutes?
locked?
If you could choose your
yet.
fate, or wait, what did she say? If you could change your, I have not seen Brave.
So how do you know what she says?
Because Jeremy said it yesterday, and I've heard it before, like a bunch of times. But I know that that's what Brave
So
says.
maybe Megan doesn't know me. And, yeah.
Would you recommend that movie?
We should play a game. Brave?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Best
like
talk show
okay.
ever. We need a plaque. We won. We did it.
My favorite quote right now is.
What is your
what
favorite
was
quote?
it? I said it yesterday. It's or 2 days ago. I don't.
My favorite
It's
quote?
like I don't know where I'm going. It's
awesome.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way.
Because nobody knows.
Yeah, I like
but
that.
You're on your way. Like you
Right.
know, like
Right.
I'm doing stuff.
Right.
Something's happening, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
What's
What did
happening.
I say the other day where I was like, that was so profound, but I wasn't even trying. You were like, sometimes I don't know where I'm going when I'm driving. And I was like,
Mhm.
I usually know where I'm going when I'm driving. I just don't know where I'm going when I'm sitting.
Which is like really deep. Like
And I just meant like, I don't know what I meant, but it was good. I was like, I like it.
because you could be like physically or like that's really deep.
Right. Like when
mentally,
you're
like,
sitting, you're just like, where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know. But usually when I'm
That's
driving,
awesome.
I
I
have
love
a
it.
destination. Like I'm not just
right.
doing,
You're not just like
sometimes.
driving around.
Yeah, sometimes.
Unless
you
you're
have to get
lost.
gas, or you're just thinking.
And you're out of data on your GPS. Right
But you
now.
have to have gas to do that. And then gas doesn't have to be super high. Like I remember when we could drive around and think, but now you're like, I can't drive
Right
around and think.
now.
I can sit in my car and think, but I can't drive around and think. That's too
right.
expensive.
Everyone's like, what kind of gas do you get?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know who Claire Crosby is.
Who's
Do
that?
you know who Claire Crosby is?
No.
She's from Ellen. Well, she's not from Ellen. She's from her own YouTube channel. She's the little girl I just said she got to meet Brielle.
Mm.
At
No.
first, I thought we were talking about Claire Cosby. Isn't
Is
there a
that the
Claire
Cosby
Cosby?
Show?
Yeah, there is a Claire Cosby. I just realized. I was like, oh, well, maybe you're just not old enough to know who Claire Cosby is. But then I was like, oh, no, they said Claire Crosby, which she's the little girl that does all the Disney songs.
Oh.
I drive around to get lost on
That's
purpose.
Mofa.
Clears my brain. Oh, Mofa's here with lunch.
He's knocking.
Should we let him be in the live video?
I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
He's pretty cool, but he's got a mouth on.
You're going to meet Grandpa John. We're coming! We have a guest. You know, you hear the knock. You hear the knock on the... It's all ding dong. We need a bell. I'm alone now. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Everything's expensive in California. I know. It's $3.83 right now. So I'll have Mofa come and help do. We call him Mofa because it's Mother's father. It's supposed to be more far in Dutch, and it's mo fa because I don't know. That's just why he's in Ohio. Okay, so you can drive around in Ohio for fun, but not in California.
Hey,
Hi.
hey.
What'd you bring us for lunch?
I brought you
even-
something
It's
decent.
even in like a to-go
It's
box.
It's supposed to be good for you.
Careful what you say. We're live.
I
gave
understand
you
that.
You
You don't want my face on there. I
You
wanna be
don't?
famous. No.
don't want to be famous?
I
You look
want
cool.
to be famous.
Okay, I'll be famous for
Well, I don't want to turn it because then they'll see the green screen. They have to. You have to act
that
like
right?
we have a good background.
It's like, this is my
That's Dan.
best baby girl.
Careful what you say again.
Wow.
Oh,
didn't
because I'm
say-
your youngest.
Don't lie.
We can't say our favorite child, but she's my favorite youngest child.
So we have our cooking guest on the show. Do you have a fork?
A fork?
A fork.
It's not-
So
You need to hit it with the microwave to.
Microwave.
Hit it
I
with
thought
the
that was a
microwave?
salad.
That's a microwave container.
it's
Ooh, that
Brussels sprouts.
smells
Remember, I
good.
read it out. I read it to them what you were bringing us.
Ah,
It's Brussels sprouts.
I should
If
be a
you
gourmet
cook those
cook,
good,
You should be a gourmet cook. You should be my gourmet cook.
when?
When? Come
I'm
on.
ready for staff
Then
lunch
we can call you.
stuff.
You need a fancy. No, John.
Chef.
Chef John.
Chef John.
Chef.
Boy,
It's got to no.
Chef
You got to
Boyardee
make
John.
Chef
John our
Boyardee
boy.
John.
Chef John our boy.
Chef John RD.
No, Chef John our boy.
Chef John our boy. We need a jingle.
I get sued for that one.
Okay, we've got a few more mystery boxes available. Do you see all
Oh
the mystery
my
boxes in
gosh, I want one.
there? Do you know what it is?
No,
No.
it's a mystery.
It comes with all this. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, it's all the Cricut stuff.
It's all the Cricut stuff.
Hey, it doesn't have dirt and grease on it, so I'm not used to working on it.
That's true. My parents still don't know what I do. They're like, long as it
Yeah.
works.
I know you're making it better than I did, so that's all that matters.
No. It's all about how happy you are in life, right? I don't know.
That's right.
So,
How long does
okay.
this go for?
As long as we want. We
Oh
can go
my
live all
They
day.
God.
should do a 24
I thought it
hour
was just like an
live.
hour. You said 10 o'clock, and I was looking at, well, they're probably over. So-
Oh, well, I said 10.
Yeah, that's what you said.
What?
10 o'clock is when you're every Tuesday.
It is, but we went a little
Wait,
late
is it-
today.
is it
So
Tuesday?
46
Is it
minutes
Tuesday
ago.
or Wednesday?
It's Tuesday. It's a live show.
Oh man, that holiday threw me off.
You're a guest star.
That's how I feel. I thought yesterday
on.
was Sunday.
Oh, yeah, it does feel like Monday, except we worked all day yesterday. So
Getting it
they
done.
said, Chef, I saw it, Chef Papa.
There you go.
Oh wait,
Chef
I'm not a,
Mova.
why? Because I'm a biker.
I don't
Papa.
know.
They always. That's a Papa thing.
Why won't you answer my question? What does Emma King ask?
They already got
have to
Papa
look.
John's.
Papa John's already
Yeah.
is. Yeah, we're not pizza. You gotta do low carb.
Yes, I
Everything low
did have a
carb.
24-hour live video
I don't
idea.
know
We
how low
haven't done
carb
it
that
yet.
is.
It's low carb.
She has
Got
to
some
approve
mushroom
it first.
soup, which I know it's good, but
Oh.
it's not much. Not much. Just
Ah.
drizzle.
The only thing in mushroom soup that would have carbs is if they put flour in it.
I don't
Cricut
know what they put
is
in a
Cricut no
can.
longer doing mystery
Oh, it's in a
boxes.
can.
We don't know.
Yeah, they're doing mystery boxes, just
But
not
is there
in
one
May.
this month?
Yeah, no, not in May.
So,
there
why
wasn't
is
one
it
for
when
May.
I look on the
There's
screen,
It's
you're on the
backwards.
left and she's on?
Right, because this
You're right.
is the streaming side,
Do we
and
know
that's the viewer
Danielle-
side.
Oh, that's
That's
what
how
you're
the
saying.
viewers see
I
it.
don't know her.
I know,
Oh,
weird.
I would do
personally,
good
but I
on
know
there
who
because
she is.
everything's backwards. I seem to feel backwards half the time.
There you go. So then it would all seem forward.
Just like Dustin's
totally different conversations
message, I told him I've been doing it backwards.
Oh yeah, putting it. You're giving on the bottom.
I give it on the bottom.
Everyone gives on the bottom.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna. give
You're
on
gonna move it to the
Yeah,
top?
Yeah, yeah.
Dustin gave a sermon on giving, and
No, I'm serious. I know how it works.
yeah,
It creates.
it doesn't take faith
because
to
you
give.
have to
I don't know if they'll
Give
do one
and
in
then-
June.
then go, give and go, and have faith that it'll be there, and it's there.
Alyssa, are you subbed? We're giving you a shout out.
Who's that?
She said, "Can you give shout outs for people who subbed?" It's
What?
very hard to
For
stay
the
focused
record.
because they're always talking about other things.
I'm over here.
These guys
They're
are all
over there.
just blogging away. Huh?
They're just blogging away.
I was gonna try to do that, but how do I do it?
Anybody can go live. What? Oh, blog on my thing.
Well, what's this on YouTube? So
Oh,
if I pull up
yeah. You can go on your phone
Oh,
and
and
watch
I got-
us,
I
and
got
you can comment.
little
What else? Did you
big
do?
old grapefruits.
Ooh,
and-
grapefruits. I don't.
These.
Where'd you
are
get these?
This lady always drops them off.
Ooh.
Now these are not
Are these for me?
kumquats. Yes.
Ooh, we can use these in the lemonade stand tomorrow. We'll
These
cut them and they'll be
are
pink.
not kumquats.
And we'll eat
These
'em.
are loquats. But they got like
Loquats.
5 little seeds in there. Look out! Sometimes there's a ladybug laying around in there.
Pick it.
Come on, it won't hurt you. Ladybug.
Look out! I'm giving you something with bugs.
No, I'm serious. I picked them off the tree.
See?
But they're only
California
good for
fruit.
another probably 3 weeks, and then they'll start just rotting.
Okay.
The birds will be
Well,
good.
grapefruit's good for losing weight. And I
Yeah.
go on vacation in 4
Yep.
weeks. So, yeah, I'll be eating
I'm
just
so
grapefruits.
excited for that.
Who's calling me?
I don't know.
Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania.
Me.
Ooh,
It's
That's
me.
you.
telemarketer.
All right. I think our show needs to be coming up to an end.
All right.
So
Well,
I'm going to say goodbye.
it was fun.
It was
It
fun.
was
It's always fun. We always have a good time on the live show. We got to come up with fun things to do on the live show, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 124 people here watching.
Really?
Yeah.
That's quite a few.
Yeah.
That is quite a
That's
few.
quite a few.
Yeah.
I know.
How many mystery boxes did you make? We made a. Should we say how many we made?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It won't be a mystery then.
Then it's not a mystery. There has to be something about a mystery.
A bunch.
There are. I can tell you how many are left. There are 60 left. So
60.
yeah.
How many did you say?
Get with it, you guys.
Well, that would give you enough to know how many boxes we did.
A bunch. Okay.
So we're gonna launch more if they sell out fast. They've been live for a couple hours now.
So don't worry.
So all right, see you guys next week or Thursday. What are you doing?
Showing them.
This is all that you'll get in the mystery box.
Still going.
Still going. Still going.
Going.
I was not wanting to do it like QVC because I was like, I don't
What's
want to
going
act
on
like we're
inside?
trying to sell really hard. Just tissue paper.
Oh,
I just want to show them
it's supposed
again
to have
because we
like a-
showed
like a-
it.
Like
We
a
showed it in the beginning, and now I
Cracker
want to
Jack.
show
It's
it
supposed to have a
again.
little toy in the
It's good.
bottom.
Well, yeah, we're working. We actually have someone coming in today to
It
talk
is
about other things we can put in
HTV.
ours.
It's heated transfer vinyl.
Yeah.
Iron on.
Yep. So go watch the mystery box video. It'll explain what's in it.
You got metal flake.
So
Metal
exciting.
flake. Yeah, this.
That's straight metal
It's
flake
fun.
there. That's
Pretty,
like,
huh?
That's like we used to spray
getting
paint.
hard.
Oh my gosh, we'd spray paint. That stuff would be so thick you'd have to put 10 coats of clear over it to get it
If
smooth.
you guys got the mystery box, this needs to be cut on fabric setting. I put it to bonded
Oh.
fabric, a little less than bonded fabric on the dial. But be careful. Don't just go cutting this like it's not the same. And it doesn't cut well on
Thicker, huh?
it's thicker, but it also because it
Got all
has
that metal in it. Those are little flakes
Yeah.
of metal.
Yeah.
It's soft like aluminum or titanium.
it's cool.
Well, it's
So
probably not
cool.
titanium.
But it's
That's
iron on it.
aluminum,
You see it?
magnesium, maybe. I don't
This
know.
stuff
Where's
is
the
so
one?
pretty. Which one?
Some reflective
this,
flake.
this one has it.
Mhm.
Look at did you see it? You iron it on.
My gosh, that is so cool.
Right?
You guys did that?
Mm-hmm.
That's the ball.
Right?
It's all HTV.
All HTV. Awesome.
I love it. Does it go on cups and stuff?
Yeah,
It's
you can
hard.
get vinyl like that, but you could also iron on depends on what kind of cup.
Like
you're
a
doing.
tumbler, like a metal
Yeah.
tumbler.
Well,
you can iron it onto it.
Sounds like my dad.
okay. I'm just saying, sometimes metals you have to
I suggest
you
silver
have
instead
to
of gold.
etch. You have to etch them to where anything you're going to put on sticks to them.
Yeah.
Because if they got any kind of like hand grease,
Mhm.
your hand
Yeah,
oils,
you gotta wipe it off and all that
yeah,
stuff.
metal's weird.
The Mondayest Tuesday ever.
It is the Mondayest Tuesday
The
ever.
Monday is
That's why it
Tuesday
feels
ever.
weird that
I
our
love
show
that
is
one.
live
I
today.
love that one.
Sharing that.
Just
Share.
another manic Monday. But I wish it was Sunday.
It's a manic Monday.
Okay.
All right. People love silver. I'm not a big fan of silver, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to put it in the mystery box. Because I'm not a huge fan of this color either, but I put it in because everybody wanted it. So
Cute.
we will do a box that has silver in it. Maybe red, white, and
That's your
blue. That
guess.
would be really cute. Just gonna say.
Really cute.
It matches your holes in your.
My
shirt.
whole outfit doesn't match. See, I have orange and pink and purple, and I told her I look like Dino. She guessed who
Right.
Dino is.
I got it.
50 Shades of Grey on the. Well, this is kind of a green.
This is
Okay,
not
what?
50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, what?
This show is rated.
No, this
G.
is 50 Shades of Grey. Right
You're, oh yeah, that is.
His beard.
His beard.
Is what he's talking about.
50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. See you guys next week.
Love,
or
love.
Tuesday.
Love.
Or Thursday or Friday. Friday we'll be live doing financial advice for a graduate. Camera's there. Gotta remember camera's there.
Hello.
Friday, financial advice for graduating teens or parents of graduating teens, what to tell them,
Or anybody,
teach them.
you know, any
For anybody.
financial advice is good advice.
It will be, but it'll be specifically based around moving on and moving out and moving into your own life and all that stuff. So see that Friday.
Oh, you have a therapy
Bye,
blog now.
guys. It's not a blog. It's a vlog. It's a show.
Okay.
It's a show. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Therapy.